morning and welcome to another reading vlog. I'm rugged up because I just dropped Brayden at the train station. He's going on a work thing, a couple of days. So he had to catch the train. I'm about to eat some breakfast. But in this reading vlog, we're talking about JADE City by FONDA Lee. This is the final book for the Hamilthon for me. And this is for the challenge of... It's the one that's about reading from a marginalized author. And so obviously FONDA Lee is Asian American? Asian Canadian? East Asian, I believe. I think it has some Hong Kong inspirations. And I can't remember which challenge that was. But anyway, yes, I'll be reading this. For that, I will hopefully maybe get a chapter read before I go to work, but I'll be taking it with me to work at any rate. I'm also low-key reading The Adventure Zone, Here There Be Gremlins by the McElroy brothers. But it's not counting towards my 130 pages a day, which, if you didn't know from my last reading vlogs, is a goal I have this month. So I'm not going to be taking time to read it that would take away from that 130 pages a day. Even though I did get ahead yesterday, because Daisy Jones and the Six flew by really fast. But I still want to read 130 pages today. So I'll get onto The Adventure Zone if I finish the 130 pages. So I had to move my car, and I saw on the website that a book was in at the bookstore at the shopping centre, so I went and picked it up. Yeah, I picked up Holy Sister by Mark Lawrence, which is book 3 in the Book of the Ancestor trilogy, the final one. And God, it's short. Like, it's less than 350 pages. And the first one was like 500 pages, and the second one was like 400 pages, and then this one's like less than 350. Like, that's so weird, but I kind of love it. Like, I hope that means he's not adding extra shit in just for the sake of adding extra shit. Like, if it's going to be fast-paced and intense and it can only take up 330 pages, only let it take up 330 pages. I'm happy with that. This is going to be my next read after currently reading JADE City, and I'm literally so pumped. Like, I'm so hyped. I just had to go pick it up straight away. So yeah, so I'm a happy bean that I have it in my hands, and it makes me very happy. So I went to yoga, and now I'm at work, and I'm about to go to bed, but I have managed to read. I'm currently on page 89, and I'm going to try and read... Actually, no, I'm too tired. Screw that. I was going to read another chapter before bed to put me right to 100, but no, I'm not going to do that. I'm enjoying this. This is a like Hong Kong inspired, Chinese inspired, Godfather like fantasy story in like a very urban fantasy kind of setting. Like mafia kind of stuff. Obviously they're not mafia, they're like clans, because it's like a Hong Kong kind of setting. And the families in charge can like wield jade to give them super strength and powers and shit. I'm enjoying the world, but at the moment it's been a bit slow, and I think that's because there's a lot of build up of characters and plot and like building the world, so I'm not really like invested yet. But like, I'm not even 100 pages in yet, and it's like a 500 page novel, so I'm giving it time. I'm not stressing yet. But like, currently I don't feel like super attached to anyone. I like Shay. She seems interesting. I like is it Andon? I think he seems, yeah, Andon. He seems kind of cool. The most like relatable to me, whereas a lot of the like clan leaders I don't feel a super strong connection to. But that might change. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed, but I'm gonna keep working on this tomorrow, obviously. So I just got home from one work, and I'm gonna shower and eat some breakfast and then go to other work, because I was there from early last night. I decided I couldn't be bothered. Like, I literally got home, finished one work, went to yoga, got home from yoga, picked up KFC on the way, because like, I went to yoga, I deserve it, right? No, not at all, but whatever. Ate my dinner, and then basically just went straight to work again. So I didn't have time to shower or anything like that, which It's like a must before you go into a fancy office. So like, look at this mug. It's awful. Yeah. So I'm gonna eat some food, shower, and then go into other work again. Work life. Meh. I am almost finished with my current audiobook, which doesn't really relate to this reading vlog in particular, but it's Graceling by Kristen Kishore, and I'm like, it was going really slow at the start. Like, it was taking me a while to get into. Mainly because I was busy, like, not even busy. Okay, so I think I've talked about this vaguely before, but I listen to my audiobooks in the car, mostly, on my way to and from work. And then at work, if I happen to be doing some, like at the office, if I happen to be doing some super menial job that just requires, like, writing stuff down. Ugh, that's gross. Ugh, I'm getting on top of the oven and it's dusty, you know. If I haven't doing, some not meaningless, because they're all meaningful, but like a very easy, repetitive, like, data entry task, I'll also listen to an audiobook there. But I haven't had many of those days. I've been really busy at the office. And it was start of the month. Like, I picked it up pretty early in the month. And there were so many good booktube videos coming out. So the other thing I'll listen to in the car on my way to places is booktube videos. Because the only other time I really watch booktube videos is eating breakfast. So if there's a lot of good content coming out that day, I might watch it, have it on with my phone, like, in the other part of the car. So I'm just listening to it. So it was cutting into my audiobook time. Because there were so many good uploads happening. Like, booktube was interesting. So it had taken me a while to find time to really get into it. So I wasn't, like, feeling super connected with the characters or anything. I wasn't, like, hating it for any reason, but I just wasn't getting right into it. And then I went, no, screw this. We're gonna make a concerted effort to get right into this today. So the other day I listened to hours and hours and hours of it at work, because I had a relaxing day. Not relaxing day, like, as I said, like a data entry day. And now I'm like an hour from the end in, like, actual audiobook time, which will take me like half an hour. So I'll probably finish that on the commute in. So that's exciting. Finishing another book this week. Yeah. Obviously not the book this vlog's about, but that's fine. Whatever. Okay, I'm just leaving work. Gonna go home, listen to my audiobook on the way, and then get right into Jade City. I was about to say, if anyone has any ideas for dinner, let me know, but you're not gonna see this for days. Oh well, I'll sort that out myself. What are you doing? Do I need to park up this way more often so I can come see you every day? Yeah? You're very silly. So I decided to make a roast for dinner, roast pork. I have that cooking, some roast veggies in the oven, and I'm just waiting. So obviously roast takes forever to cook, so I'm reading. I'm on page 110. I've, like, barely started for the evening though, so that's no problem. I remembered I'm super busy tomorrow, so I really want to try and catch up to where I should have been today if I read a full 130 yesterday and 130 today, which is, like, requires reading about 170 today. Not sure how achievable that is, just because I'm pretty confident I won't reach 130 tomorrow. We've got a show after work, so I just don't think I'll have time. And I don't want to get too far behind. So that's my goal. Let's see how we go. If it all works out. Otherwise, I'll just be catching up on the weekend, but that's fine. But yeah, I'd rather try and get myself a little bit ahead now. So I'm going to try and read. Just in the last couple of things, or since taking a break and coming back to it from last night where I was tired trying to read, I'm getting a bit of more of a feel of characters. I'm getting used to some of the mechanics, so I'm not spending as much time thinking, oh, and who are they again and what do they do, which is nice. I still don't know if I'm super invested, but some of the plot threads are starting to come out now, I think, so hopefully that will pick up next little bit. So here is the aftermath of dinner. We've got some... I've eaten mine. This is leftovers for Brayden. Some peas and corn, some roast veggies, of which this is technically more than a third, so I'm going to have some more of that. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. And roast pork. That's your share. Oh, my mess I made. But, I think, because... I'm going to spin you out. Why not? The cats are going absolutely crazy, but why not have a little fun tonight? So I'm getting out my sake glass. I'm going to find some ice. I'm going to pour myself a glass of sake. Because why the fuck not? I mean, it's not technically sake. Technically it's shoshu, but like umeshu. But who cares? Got ice in this tiny glass. I'll only need like 2. That was a cat or 2. Let's do 3 ice. There we go. Cool. And this is the umeshu. It has the ume fruit in the bottom. I think we need to buy some more because I'm like almost out. And I'm gonna... It is a liqueur, so like... This is like a full like standard drink. I don't know what to do with this now. Because like, is the fruit any good? And it's like... I don't know. Classic fruit liqueur. Umeshu. Imported. Need to buy some more. And I have my drink. So I'm in bed. I'm on page 245 of Jade City. But it's all the way over there and I'm grabbing it. I'm about to go to sleep. I'm like borderline getting a headache. So I think that's a sign I really need to like just bed. I had a bath earlier. We obviously had roasted dinner, which I showed you the remains of. And yeah, I am enjoying Jade City so far. I think the first 100 pages were a little slow because they were mainly world building and there was no plot development. So I didn't feel like the drive to keep picking the book up, but the plots are really kicked off now. And there's a lot more focus on those kind of elements. So we're basically following this like gang war. And it's very political, but also very action-packed. And yeah, now that that's really set off, that's really interesting and is like the driving thing, keeping me reading. But yeah, I think this starts a little slow only because it's doing all this character setup. But it doesn't really, like each scene to scene doesn't have any kind of grip to pull you onto the next one, if that makes sense. But anyway, I'm really enjoying it now. And I'm hoping to have it done by Friday, but it'll probably end up being Saturday. Anyway, I'm gonna go to sleep and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Hi, I'm on my way into work. I haven't read anything this morning, but like, hope for the best. I've got a big night tonight. Oh. So I'm at home for the moment, but not for very long. We're going out to see Ella Hooper tonight, who is a singer from Killing Heidi. And she's playing at a local pub, so we're going out tonight. But in the meantime, until then, I'm going to be working on this. I haven't read any of it today, so I'm going to try and read some. I don't think I'll get through, like, to the goal zone, but we'll see. Gotta get something read, so we'll do as much as we can. I don't think I've vlogged at all today. I'm just walking back to my, oh, that's bright, oh, that white balance, oh. I'm just walking to my car after work. It's been a pretty busy day. I've read like half a chapter as I was doing things, but I'm fatigued. I'm hoping to finish it tonight, but I think that's a bit of wishful thinking. I don't know if it'll actually happen that way, but that's the secret hope. We'll see. Anyway, I better go make it to my car and get home. So it's Friday. I just got home from work like 15 minutes ago. Stabbed myself in the foot with the back of an earring. Fun. My plans for this weekend, we have Linda here tonight, and then I have to go to work for an hour or so in the morning. I've got a vet appointment for the girls, the cats, tomorrow at 12. I've got yoga at like 4:30 and work at 7. So, busy day. I do want to film a video sometime over the weekend. I'll probably do it Sunday morning though, I think. And I want to try and finish as much of Jade City tonight as I can. Definitely finish it tomorrow decently early. So that's the plan. I thought I should quickly say the plot has picked up. Where I got to yesterday, we had a main character death, and that set off a lot of plot things in motion that I think will run us very fast through the last half of the book. So I think there was a lot of build-up happening in the start, but it's meant to be like a kung fu movie meets The Godfather, and it's kind of that like you're building up the gang interrelations and how that all works, and then the big kind of plot moment happened. So I think everything from here on out is going to be like boom, 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 boom. At least that's what I'm hoping for. So I think the pacing at the start was a little slow, but I think that was kind of intentional, while you were building up world and characters. And now hopefully it should be like all plot downhill slope of zoom from here. So I didn't end up finishing it. Oh well. I'm gonna go to sleep. Tomorrow is kind of busy, but also I think there'll be quite a bit of time to read, so I'm definitely finishing it tomorrow. I'm like a full day behind on my like 130 pages a day average, so I've got to get like 260 done if I want to be back on track. But like that extra 130 could be spread over both days of the weekend. What else was I going to say? I'm really enjoying it, especially now that, yeah, the plot's definitely picked up. There were some major plot points that happened, and now everything's kind of happening super fast, which I really like. It's definitely, yeah, like, this book reads, Jade City really reads like a gang movie, like The Godfather. And it's kind of getting to that, like, hype end of the movie where everything's going to shit. And I think now that the world has settled and you know how everything works and the language and things like that, it's really, like, got the opportunity to pick up lots, so it is, which I really appreciate. And I can't wait to see what happens at the end to lead into the next book, because obviously it's not a standalone. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I really like Shay as a character. I think she's probably my favourite. And I really like Andon. But I think it's just really intricate and interesting, and I'm really, really enjoying myself. I feel like I'm not vlogging this very well. But I am really, really enjoying myself. At the moment, it doesn't quite feel like a 5-star read, but this one was not a 5-star prediction, unlike the last couple of things we've read. But I am really enjoying it, and I think I would definitely recommend it. So, we'll see tomorrow when I actually get to the end, because I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah. So I technically I've vlogged like all day. I'm currently a tomato because I just finished a workout class at a new yoga studio that I'm trying out. That's why I'm a sweaty, gross mess. I woke up today, dropped Jessie off at a tattoo thing. Did I talk about this earlier? I can't remember. Then I went to work for an hour or so. Finished work, went home, filmed a video, filmed a video. Went and picked Jessie up again after his tattoo appointment, had lunch, did a tiny bit of reading, and then came to this workout. I did film a video somewhere in there, nice and sweaty. And now I'm about to go home. I do have work at 7, it's currently like 5:30, and I'm gonna eat something, go to the shops because I have a few things I need to pick up, and get ready for work. I'm so sweaty, oh my god. Hi, it is 1:15 in the morning. I'm about to go to sleep. I was hopeful to finish JADE CITY today. We talked a lot about it and I'm really close. I'm like 3 chapters from the end, it's like 30 pages. But I'm so freaking tired that I'm gonna go to sleep. My eyes are starting to do the unfocusy thing. So I think I need to just read the last of this in the morning. My thoughts so far. It's very political. So if you're not into like political intrigue, maybe stick clear. It's a lot about like the gang warfare, but also less about the like fist fighting and more about the, well, these people need to go here, and tactics and stuff like that. Very tactical. I enjoy it, but I don't think I have any strong characters I root for. They're all super morally grey. There's all complicated stuff going on. It's very much about gang violence and gang wars, and that lends itself to nobody being super likable, which means I don't have that like one person that I just am like, my heart's going out for. Everyone I'm like, I like you, but I only like them. I don't like love them. And I think that hinders my enjoyment a little bit. Like there's no characters I absolutely adore. Everyone's a little bit shitty. And there's a lot of focus on the really shitty characters. But it's definitely really interesting. I definitely think I'm going to read, like continue on with the series, at least unless the last like 30 pages does something awful. I think it's got a lot of good things going for it, and I'm interested to see how I break it down when I look at each of the sections, because I'm thinking like, anyway, we'll talk about it tomorrow. We'll talk about it tomorrow once I've read the final 30 pages. We'll do a proper like wrap up of my thoughts of the book. But anyway, today, busy. Last time I talked to you, what was happening? Was I going to yoga? I went to yoga. It was a workout session at a new studio that I hadn't tried before. They have a bar class, like kind of ballet workout, ballet Pilates. It was hard work. I sweated heaps. And then I started work, and I'm still here, and I'm here till the morning. But yeah, in the morning I'm going to finish this before I do anything else. I have a lot of housework and stuff I have to do tomorrow. But yeah, let's go. So I've been trying to get together some thoughts this morning about JADE CITY by Fonda Lee. I finished the last like 15 pages this morning. Had some breakfast after I got home from work. So that's kind of where we're at. I have feelings, but I don't quite know how to put them together. So we'll just kind of fumble our way through this little vlog wrap up, shall we? So what's happened? So the premise of this essentially is that we're in this city called Janloon, where there's these 2 clans, and at one point there were one clan, and they defeated an oppressive third party like dictatorship from a like different country, and then in peacetime there was some power struggles and the 2 clans separated, and they are in different parts of the city and things like that. Sorry, my cat's playing with things. You mean gentle? she's got a hair tie. I should take that off her. Baby, no, you shouldn't have a hair tie. No, 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 no. Okay, never mind. She's got a good grip on it. I'll steal it off it later once she stops paying attention to it. She's just like batting it everywhere. I'm gonna get some footage. Let's see if she keeps going. Can you see it there? Oh! Oh, that's the best toy, isn't it? The other one's just like, I don't give a shit. Yeah. Oh, gotta watch the runner outside. Go, 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 go. That's my hair tie. Yep, there you go. I just didn't want to taking the one in the book bag. So yeah, then these two clans separated in peacetime and took over different parts of the city, and they're like tentatively at peace, but they don't really get along. There's a lot of like little conflicts. And then suddenly everything builds to a major conflict. And this was like within a couple of generations. Like our main characters who were running the clan at the start of the novel, it was their grandparents that were like brought in the clans during wartime. So like it's kind of within living memory, and things are falling apart. So then it's all this like clan gang wars, Godfather style, lots of gang politics and things, and quite a bit of action. And then the magic system is based around wearing jade. And if you wear jade against your body, and you're part of these group of people, you have to kind of be trained for it, because it's both, it gives you immense power, but it can also make you really sick. So it's kind of that balance between, if you wear jade, you're really strong and you've got a lot of power in the community, but also if you're not prepared and you carry jade and you shouldn't be, you can make yourself really ill. So it's very like status indicating, because you have to be strong enough to be able to wear the jade. That's basically the premise. Characters, we follow, our close perspectives are primarily with one clan, who we kind of framed to have them as like the ones we were rooting for. So they're called No Peak, and we follow kind of the siblings, the youngest siblings that are currently running the clan. And so their grandfather's there, being really intimidating and stuff. Oh my god, the cat's still going nuts. I love it when she plays. And we follow their young cousin, who is just graduating the academy, where he was learning to control jade, things like that. So mainly follow them throughout this struggle. I'm interested to see if the second book also follows them, or if we skip to a different point of view. He was so nuts. So those are kind of our characters. I think a problem that I had with the characters in this story is that I didn't have anyone I really liked. They're all quite morally grey. And there's no one I really, really loved. So I found it a bit hard to connect to the story sometimes. Plot-wise, this was really interesting. There's a lot of political gang war machinations. Yeah, so the plot's really interesting. There's a lot going on. It's very complicated and busy. And we had lots of twists and turns. I really liked the plot. I think the plot was one of the strongest components of this. If you like The Godfather, I think you would really like the plot in this. World building wise, I think it was really strong. It was very intricate. The culture and everything was really well done. I believe it's inspired from like Chinese, Japanese culture, but it was very well developed. I really liked that component. Writing style, I think, was solid. I think really the main problem that I had was my ability to connect to characters. And I think it was just because they were all so morally grey that they were all making shitty decisions, so I couldn't like really back anyone, if that makes sense. But overall, I really enjoyed it. So I think I'll probably, by the time it evens out, give it like a 4 stars. But we'll see when I actually like do my rating. I think it should be somewhere around 4.5 stars. I'm definitely keen to pick up book 2, which comes out in a couple of months.
and all around it was a really good read. So that's the end of this vlog and the final vlog for the Hamilthon. This was for obviously the Who Lives, Who Dies, Who Tells Your Story, which was marginalized author, and that's my final reading vlog for the Hamilthon. So if you haven't watched my other Hamilthon vlogs, go check them out on my channel. I'll try and remember to link them down below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time with another video. Bye.